Okay guys, today we're going to talk about the heater install on the Polaris Ranger. I got the Polaris Ranger 570. We've got the floor heater that you typically find like in a van or some other automobile. It's got a little bracket. I just stuffed it up in this little cubby hole. It doesn't protrude out into the floor space a whole lot. I mean, you get the same amount of floor space pretty much all the way across. I've had it submerged several times, as you can probably tell by just looking at the mud and stuff on top of it and around it. But you can kind of see the holes in the under the dash right there. That's how I brought the lines through at. I put me some little rubber grommets on there to cushion the lines. I installed a switch right here. It's got up as high, down as low. Key's got to be on. What it sounds like. And that thing puts out quite a bit of air, quite a bit of heat. The cooler lines, you can kind of see right down here in this region where it 90s and goes in. That is one of my lines I put in there, and then right on top of it's the other line. One line hooks up right here. I got me a T-splitter from my radiator hose, so this puts it back into the radiator, and the other one comes from before the thermostat, and it runs underneath. Let's see if I can find the back. There we go. This is the line here. It installs. There's a specific fitting I bought that mounts between the thermostat and, I don't know, the block or whatever, that allows the coolant, as soon as it's heated up, to run through the heater, so they don't have to cycle through the thermostat and warm up all of the fluid in the radiator in order to heat the radiator, to heat the heater. It draws the heat immediately before it runs through the thermostat, so it basically cools off the antifreeze as it's heating the cab, and then if it needs more cool antifreeze in this area, it runs through the thermostat. It just allows you to get hot water faster. Anyways, it's about an $80 part whenever I bought it. I can't remember where. It's been a couple years. As you can see, this thing has been through some nasty stuff. Probably need to clean that up. I built me some real cheap, easy mud flaps out of some TPO material, some old roofing material I had laying around. Got on both sides, kind of keeps the mud out of the cab area. Built me a wooden rack back here. My chainsaw, the handle of it sits right here. The blade goes through there and it kind of locks itself in and it won't slide out. And I got a spot here for my toolboxes, and my fuel can fits right there, and I can fit all of my chainsaw stuff across the back of it. No comment. Anyways, that's how I installed the heater on my Polaris Ranger 570. Also, that's where I've got my light bar mounted, which kind of has a dual purpose because my window, it tilts up, and whenever it gets up in the summertime, if I want to tilt it down and still have it cracked open, I'll just tilt it down and rest it on top of my light. But in order to tilt it up, I have to lift this whole thing up, put the window up, and then it goes down to here, and in order to close it all the way, I gotta do the same thing again. It's kind of a pain in the butt. But I stole the sticker off my son's little battery powered Jeep. I thought it was fitting because this is a 12 speed or 12 volt 2-speed plus reverse Polaris. It's kind of there for a joke, I guess. Anyways, you guys have any questions, just ask me in the comment section. I'll do what I can to get back to you.